You're coming from, if you joined from the Misaic network, or you're on Facebook, or you're on Twitter. I'm Keith Aichele, founder, CEO of Misaic. Rachel Surges.
I'm co-founder with Misaic.
And we have with us special guest, Ellen Lin.
Hi guys.
What we want to do today is share with you some incredible insights on how to dominate in the world of e-commerce. Now, lots of people have tried to take their business online, and many people have been successful, many people have failed, more people have failed than have been successful. And so we want to share, take this opportunity to share some incredible insights from an absolute expert, Ellen Lin, who has dominated the space of online selling. And so we're going to start here with this exclusive interview to our network. If you're joining us on Twitter, if you're watching our Twitter feeds, etc., you can simply click the link to come to our back-end room to chat with us. And we'd be happy to have you join us there. And we've got our chats up, so ask any questions you want. But we do have a few minutes and some questions. So first of all, I want to welcome you, Ellen. Great to have you.
Thank you.
Let's start with some of the basics.
Maybe you could just share a little bit about your background and kind of how you got started.
Okay, so I wasn't in any kind of entrepreneurship before I started this e-commerce. It was 2009. I was a video game artist creating the 3D art background for video games. And when that year that economy crashed, so I was laid off. And I don't know what else I could do. And then during that time, my father's business has also crashed because of the economy crash. So we thought, okay, we need something new that's going to turn this around. Otherwise, we're probably going to starve on the street or something. Mm-hmm. So he thought, okay, let's start something that's focusing on retail. So back then, a lot of people around me were doing e-commerce, selling stuff on eBay and all that. So we just started that from our garage. We spent like about $600 to buy some products in Asia, and then put everything in the luggage and brought it back to the United States and start selling them on eBay from our garage.
Well, so hold on one second. So you didn't even have your own products. You literally started from like nothing. You just took other people's products.
Yes, from manufacturers, yes.
Wow, how cool is that? So yeah. A lot of people out there, I'm sure, get stuck and say, well, I haven't built anything yet, I don't have a product, I don't even know why I would sell. Sounds like you don't have to actually have your own products to be successful selling online.
Exactly.
Cool. I'm sorry, so go ahead. That was it? That's your story? Sorry.
It.
Oh, that was it. Okay. I thought I may have interrupted you. So that's phenomenal. So you basically learn how to leverage somebody else's stuff to make your own set of success. Right. So wow, so that's how you started. Cool.
That's awesome. So as you think about, all of the entrepreneurs you work with and all of the people that you've helped, what are some of the challenges out there that people face today, or why are more people not successful? Keith mentioned so many people are less successful than are successful. What are some of the things that hold them back?
Right. The most people, they pick the wrong product, because when we are talking about selling stuff, most people would think, okay, I have to sell popular products that's going to sell every single day. But the truth is that everybody has that thought. So it creates a lot of competitors if you're selling the popular products out there. Let's say we were taking one example, a fidget spinner that's really popular now. But a lot of people are thinking about the same, so they're bringing a lot of fidget spinners in the market, and then it's going to last maybe just one season or so. So you want to avoid those popular products. Instead, you have to find your own niche products that will make you in the market much longer and much stronger, and you can build a brand by selling online.
Wow, okay, so what I hear there's an art to picking the right product.
Right.
And so for a lot of people who maybe have tried to have success, some of it could just be that they don't have the right products.
Right.
That's very, very interesting. By the way, I see lots of people online on our stream. If you have any questions, type them into the chat box. We'll do our best to incorporate those questions for you to Ellen. Now, you not only built, and I didn't hear because I was checking the chats to make sure we had anything. Did you share how fast you grew and what you got to? Did you share that yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so this is the part that, well, I mean, I've been sharing with you, and we've been talking about Ellen for some time within our network. She's part of our mastermind. Love having her part of our group here at Misaic. But you not just started with only 600, within what, 4 years, you built a $1.5 million business?
Right.
So let me just play this back. You had you had none of your own products to start with. You had $600 from the beginning, and within a year and a half, you built to $1.5 million.
4 years.
In 4 years, sorry, 4 years, $1.5 million. How amazing is that? How many guys out there, for those on the chat box, how many guys would love to take your product or any product, no matter what it is, to be able to grow that fast online? If so, type into the chat box, online success. So type that into the chat box, online success, because maybe we'll get Ellen to share a few more tidbits of how to do just that, right? Because you do help people. Like, obviously, you've done this, but as we can see, people will absolutely want to have that online success. How many people here in the room today would love to have that type of success? We'll be okay. Okay, everyone's hands. The cameras, unfortunately, don't rotate. Everyone in the room here would love to have that success. You help people do that, don't you?
Yes.
I actually saw something on Facebook the other day from you with a client of yours that you helped with some of your coaching, who created, I saw a few stories, maybe one in like less than 6 months, making 5 figures selling online, but I think there was even a story within a few days someone having success. Am I right? Did I see that right?
Yes, there was 3 weeks. This guy, one of my clients generated $5,000 sales in just 3 weeks.
How many?
3 weeks, $5,000.
$5,000 in 3 weeks selling online. That's cool. And they started. What did they start with? Like, where was their beginning? Like, did they have a product already? Were they?
They had a product already. Yeah.
And you just showed them how to take an existing product and sell better and faster online.
Right.
Wow, how cool is that? That is really awesome. Any questions? I see lots of people online here saying online success. Lots of people want that type of success. Well, by the way, we're broadcasting live from the Pheasant Run in St. Charles. So, if anyone's having any issues hearing or seeing, let us know in the chat box. It's all due to venue, internet connections. But we got lots of people on. Question for you. Do you have another question for Ellen?
Yeah. So as you think about your track record and the success that you've had and the success with you're helping your clients have, what's been some of the secrets to that? Like, what's really helped kind of elevate and take things to that next level for you?
I would say for my clients.
Well, for yourself
For
and
myself.
then for your clients, yeah.
I would say it's always the same for all the entrepreneurship. You have to be dedicated. You have to commit it, and you need to have the desire to make all this happen as soon as possible. It really depends on how bad you want this to happen and how soon do you want this to happen. So it's really about the mindset.
Mindset's huge, right?
Yeah, it is.
We see that all the time with clients and entrepreneurs. Sometimes the path isn't always perfect, right? Your journey to get there, right? No matter what, there's always going to be roadblocks, but that mindset to overcome them is pretty powerful, right?
Yes.
When you, what was one of the biggest challenges that you had building your business, and how did you overcome it?
For my coaching business?
Any of your businesses, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, there were a lot of failures and mistakes. One of them is that I spent a lot of money on delegating the marketing to others, and I didn't really do research about that company, so that ended up I lost a lot of money. But that's okay. Because of that, I learned that I have to learn everything myself, especially the marketing side of it, to really understand how everything works. And once I start applying what I learned from the mastermind and also other classes, that's when my business started to take off.
Wow, awesome. So if you are watching this here in this room, and you're on the stream as well, if you guys don't mind stopping your stream, because we're having a little bit of internet overload here in the conference room. So that would be helpful. So let me ask you this. A lot of times people want to be able to learn how to do it. We have lots of people that want to learn the online success. Let me ask you a question. How would somebody learn more? I think you have a way for people to get more learning from you, right? And obviously you have coaching programs and everything else, but I think you offer ways to start training some people for free. Is that right?
Yes.
How would they do that?
So I do have a free training course where I talk about what to do and what not to do in today's e-commerce, because it's not just about how to pick the right products. It's also about where you should sell it and how do you market it. So I do have a free training course. You can go online and go to your browser and type in ellenpro.com/freetraining.
Okay. By the way, if you're on the chat, if you're in watching this live on our live stream portal, we've actually placed a link that you can just click on it and sign up for that particular training. So you can click the link. It's some free training that you're giving away. So before we wrap up the interview, we want to make sure that we shared with some people that there are ways to learn how to do this better and faster, and you teach some of that, right? Rachel, I don't know if you had more questions for her, but I want to make sure we get through everything that you had planned.
Yeah. Well, as we think about kind of, who is this right for? So you're coaching, you're training, and all of that. Like, what types of business, what types of products, what's your kind of thoughts?
So if you have a traditional business and you want to go online, this is a good opportunity for you to really expand your business, because you know that the retail stores are closing down now, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to have that online segment to help you to create the additional revenue stream, and so that's one good group of people that could be beneficial from my coaching program. And also for people who just want to start a business but don't know how to start, and an online business is really a good way for you to try it out, because it doesn't require you a lot of money. It only took me $600, so you can do the same too. And there's a lot of resources out there. You can source the products very, very easily. So it's good for people who want to create financial freedom, and it's good for anyone who wants to make tons of money online.
Right. Well, that's cool, because what I love is sometimes people are working in corporate, right? And they don't have time to do like a regular entrepreneur type job, right? Because being an entrepreneur is a job. At the end of the day, to start a business from scratch is work. It takes time, it takes money, it takes effort, it takes focus. You got to figure out your products. Sometimes you have to build the products, or you've got to, if you're doing service, you got to actually service your clients. This, for those that are more in a corporate world, this is a great path, the way I understand it, to be able to just leverage what other people have done, and you could build it at whatever pace you want. Is that fair?
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, a lot of people already have a business, and you could learn how to use the online selling of some of your existing products or complement your business, right? Add more revenue streams, right? Like, I know lots of people that might have be teaching in one space, but there's physical products that they could be selling to their audience, right? That this could help them do that, right?
Would help, yeah.
So imagine you're already making $100,000 a year. You could learn how to add maybe another $100,000 by having adjacency products that you could be selling to your existing audience, right? And have you seen this too, Ellen? That sometimes you do that and you start selling these adjacency products, and sometimes those adjacency products actually bring in new customers for your core business?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. See, that's very interesting. We talk a lot about attraction marketing devices at Misaic, or we call them AMDs. And these attraction marketing devices are how you bring somebody into your network and start building that relationship. So sometimes selling a simple product, maybe low cost too. You do a lot of low cost products too?
A lot, yeah.
A lot of low cost. Get people interested to know who you are, so then they can move into your core products that might be worth a lot more money to you as a business. Is that right?
Right, exactly.
And do you teach those types of things too in your courses and training?
I teach everything starting from how to start your business, how to pick the products from scratch, to how do you scale your business to 6 or 7 figure. Yeah, because there's a lot to that. Because there's a lot. After you pick your right product, you have to know like how to build a product line, how to do merchandising, how to build your own international brand. So that I will be included inside of my coaching course, and I will also have this bonus package for all of you that's called social media package. I'll teach you how to do social media to boost up your sales on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and all that, and also on YouTube.
Wow.
That's impressive, yeah.
Really cool.
Love it.
Awesome. Do you have any more questions for Ellen?
I don't think so. I mean, it's clearly you're an expert. You've had huge success yourself. You're clients are having huge success. So I'm just excited to have you here with us today and to be able to share more about, you know, your training and what you have available to our entire network. So thank you.
We have a couple questions online. Someone said, did Ellen say how to get the free training? Someone else said, can you give that link again? So if you're watching the webcast, you should see right here, it should have, did we not pop it up yet? Let me see, maybe the ad has not shown up yet. You should see an ad pop up that you can get the training here from Ellen. You can also go to, where was the link online for those that are on Facebook, etc.?
It's ellenpro.com/freetraining.
Awesome. Yeah, so it should be showing up for those of you that are online. You'll see a little button there that says free training. And this is going to help people no matter where they're at, right? This training doesn't matter if you're new to e-commerce, if you've been doing it 10 years, 15 years, whatever you've been doing, right? This is all going to help.
Or if you don't even have a product. I mean, that's what's so fascinating, right? It just gives you that start.
I have a case study that I have a client who has built an online business longer than I did. I think she started like 2006, something like that. But she just couldn't pass through she just couldn't get she just couldn't get it like skyrocket her business. So she found me, and her husband bought a course because her husband doesn't want her to give up on this business, and she thought that was a scam because there's a lot of information out there. But after she really took that course and learned a lot, she found out, okay, this is really a big deal. She realized that there's a lot of things out there in the online world that she doesn't know. So she applied all the strategies I taught her also, and she saw an increase of 20 to 30% increase on her business last year.
That's
wow.
cool.
Yeah.
How many guys would be okay if you made a 20-30% increase in your business, right? So encourage you guys to take advantage of the free training that Ellen's offering. It's really, really great that you're sharing some of your knowledge for folks and just to get them started, giving them some tips. And obviously, those that are really serious about wanting to be successful online, you've got some amazing coaching programs with amazing success stories, and I've seen them. I've seen your success has been phenomenal, and your clients. So learning from experts is how you get better. Wouldn't everyone agree? So I don't know I have any other questions, and I'm just checking. Anyone else in the room have a question for Ellen before we wrap up this interview here? Anyone have something they want to ask? Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Ellen. You started with selling other people's products. Are you now actually designing, creating your own products for sale?
Yes.
So the question, if you couldn't hear it for those online, the question was, you started by selling other people's products. Are you now building out your own products to sell? So.
Yes. We just bought the material in Asia and put them together and customize it to sell here.
Cool. So obviously when you sell your own products, there's even higher margin.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So think about the evolution. If you're an entrepreneur and you have this vision of how you can make more and more money, it starts by building a foundation of some revenue and some success, and then you have money to start investing to build your own products in this case if you don't already have them, and now you're using the same strategies that you've used to sell other people's products and still keep that going because it's great revenue streams, right? And then just add on your own where you start getting even higher margins, and this is how massive success happens, right? Look at wealthy entrepreneurs, very successful people. They typically don't just do one thing, right? They grow and they build and they add and they add and they add, and that just evolves into more and more success. That's great. Great question, by the way, Bob. That was Bob from Newbie Systems, by the way. So newbiesystems.com. Great having them here as well. They help entrepreneurs all over build their businesses. And I think this is something that they can bring back to their clients, right? As they have working with entrepreneurs all around the world, build their businesses. Teaching them how to be more successful online is helpful for any business out there.
Exactly.
Cool. Great. Any other last comments you want to share with us?
Not really.
All right, what we're going to do is, for those of you that are online, we're going to get you also the link. We're going to post it onto this page here and get you all set up. I think that's what we wanted to really thank you for coming in and sharing with not only this audience but all those that are online on Facebook or on Twitter or on our live stream portal. For all of you, want to thank you guys for taking the time out to educate yourself about e-commerce and realize that there are paths to be even more successful. And Ellen Lin is a gateway to your next success in online and the next level for wherever you're at. So thanks very much, Ellen.
Thank you for having me today here.
Yeah, you're welcome. Take care, everyone out there.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.